So I have been single since early 2022, but I really didn't realize how single I was until yesterday. So one of my old jobs was requesting that I send back their equipment. So I'm looking for a drop-off location, and funny enough, that shit was right across the street from my crib. So I head over to the store or whatever. I walk in and it's this fine ass man behind the counter that I have never seen before. Mind you, I've been living over here for like a year and he's definitely new. So I woke up to him and asked him, like, is this the spot for the Dropbox? And his ass start giggling like, Dropbox? You mean drop off location? So my funny ass, I'm like, you know what the fuck I mean. This nigga. He like, yeah, this the location or whatever. He was like, yeah, what you trying to send back? So I tell him like, yeah, I got this old work equipment or whatever. And he's trying to scan it in. But while he's doing all of that, I'm like on my phone, but I'm slick. I'm paying attention to him, but I'm not paying attention to him. So he's like fidgeting with this little, I don't know what you call it. And he like, what does that smell? And I said, is it sweet? So he like, yeah, that shit smell mad good. I'm like, it's me. So he like, oh shit. He said, you smell good as hell. I'm like, oh, okay, thank you. So he's still trying to like work out this little thing or whatever. And at this point, there was another cashier lady. She had came up and was trying to help him. At this point, they both don't know what the fuck is going on. So I said, okay, maybe the Wi-Fi is out. But like while he's doing all of this stuff behind the counter, this nigga is eyeing me down. Now he a different kind of fine. And I'm surprised that I didn't get a little, I don't know, flustered. But I don't know. I guess how we like kicked off the conversation, he just came off like real cool. But when I'm telling you, he was a different kind of fine. Like one of them Saudi niggas from Dubai, like picture one of them pretty ass niggas, but like with tattoo. He had like little tattoos on his face. He was fine as shit. So at some point, the lady took over because she was like, oh, it's looking like you're going to have to pay for your package or whatever. So he comes from behind the counter because he don't want to just look at me from the front. He want to get the whole motherfucking view. So he like, oh, excuse me. I'm like, nigga, all this space of motherfucking opportunity. You just had to walk behind me. But do what you do, baby. Like, I'm not mad at you. So you know that feeling when somebody is like, I don't know. It feels like their eyes is like burning through you. I felt all of that motherfucking energy when he was walking behind me. So at some point, the lady was like, yeah, unfortunately, it's saying that you gotta pay. And unfortunately, you can't pay here. You would have to go to like a UPS store. So he goes again behind the counter at this point. And I was just like, damn. But I was like, you know what? It's okay. And I told both of them, thank you. And I said, both of y'all have a good day. So this is the kind of part that like threw me off. So I'm leaving the store, but I had to wait for a lift because I had to go somewhere real quick and then I was going to go back home. And then he comes out in like the little hallway area and he was like, yeah, I really hope that, you work out that situation with your package or whatever. But mind you, the whole time that he's trying to like figure this shit out with the package, he's like laughing. Like he thinks it's funny with this whole package situation. Like, I don't know why he was just giggling so fucking much. So when he came out into the hallway, I'm like, nigga, is you laughing at me? He was like, no. Like, I'm not laughing at you or whatever. And I think he like slick caught an attitude because I guess in that moment, he wanted me to pick up that he was like flirting with me, but it didn't even click to me until afterwards. Because I'm like, why the fuck would this man come all the way from around the counter just to come out in the hallway and tell me, oh, I hope you work out that situation with your package? He definitely was trying to leave a lasting impression. And at some point, I think that I said, like, I live, like, right across the street or something like that. So he probably thinking to himself, like, yeah, she'll be back. And I definitely the fuck will. But I ain't gonna lie, like, the way he was laughing, it definitely seemed as if he was, like, laughing at me, like, haha, that's why you can't get your package delivered. And me, because, like, I'm a sarcastic person, when he came out into the hallway, I was like, so you laughing at me, nigga? I think he really, like, took that serious. If you don't know me, I'm a very sarcastic person. Like, it wasn't even that serious, but I was just like, I know you're not trying to be shady. Needless to say, it didn't even really click to me until I got home. Like, oh, like, this nigga was actually motherfucking flirting. So until next time, I guess.